myself Copa instructor from Titabar. Today we are going to learn how to reassemble a desktop PC. Here it is. You can see it is a HP desktop and its model is Pro 3330 microcontroller. Now I am going to disassemble this first, then I will cleaning it and reassemble it again. You can see this is the back panel of the desktop, and always remember you have to out this cover, opposite cover of the back panel first of the desktop. Then if required, if anything necessary to replace something, then we have to out this cover also. Now we are going to just reassemble it, so we have to just out this cover. This is the screw. And this is the cover. Now I am taking the screwdriver. Here it is the screwdriver set. I am taking my screwdriver, and now I am going to show you the parts of the desktop. This is the SMPS switch mode power supply. It supplies the power and distributes it to the other components of the motherboard. And here this is called system fan. It is also called exhaust fan. And this is hard disk. You can see this. This is hard disk. You can store data in the hard disk. And this is RAM. This is called RAM. This is called RAM. It is the temporary memory. And this is CPU fan. And behind this, under this the CPU fan, it is this processor. I will show you it later. Now I am going to unplug the cables first. This is called 24-pin cable. It comes from the SMPS and it supplies the power to processor and RAM. And this is hard disk SATA cable, and it supplies the power to hard disk. This is SATA pin. And this is, here it is, this pin, this cable supplies the power to the processor fan. Now I am going to take out the other cables, connect here. This is system fan cable. You can see I am disconnecting this. And this is audio, front audio cable. You can, if you disconnect this cable, then you cannot able to connect the headphones or mics in front. This is front panel. This is called front panel. You require this to turn on your PC and restart your PC. Now I am going to take out the. You can see there are 6 screws in this motherboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can find also 8 to 10 screws also, or you can find in some models 4 screws also. It depends on the model of the motherboard and the machine. Here we have 6. Now I am going to take out the screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's the 6th last one. Yes, I have unlocked all the screws here. Now I am going to take the motherboard outside. Therefore, you have to disconnect all the cables first. This is the motherboard. Now I am going to show you the motherboard clearly. This is RAM, as I have called first, and this is processor under the processor fan. And this metal body is called heat sink. It absorbs the heat for processor. Now I am going to take out the RAM from its slot. You can see there are two RAM slots and one is empty and one RAM is connected. Here you can see there are two locks in the RAM slot. First you have to unlock this, then you can take out the RAM first. And this is the model of PC3. PC3 model means DDR3 RAM. This is 2 GB DDR3 RAM. Now I am going to take out the processor, and you have to take out this processor fan first. Always remember one thing: to take out this processor fan, you have to unlock these screws diagonally, not vertically, not horizontally. You always remember this. You have to connect these screws diagonally. You have to disconnect the screws diagonally. Here I am unlocking the screws. This is the processor fan. The upper part is called processor fan and the lower metal part is called the heatsink. It absorbs the heat from the processor. And here it is. This is the processor, called the brain of the computer. And this whole part is called processor socket, including the processor. Now I am going to show you the processor completely. This is a lever. You can put down the lever here, then you can take out this like this. Now this is the processor open. Now you can take out this from both sides. This is the processor. You can see here there is some gums. This is called coolant. This paste is used to cool the processor. Now I am going to paste the gum newly, so I have to clean this first. Always remember, do not press it and do not touch the bottom part of the processor. Always clean it smoothly. Now, after cleaning this, now I am going to paste the new gum. This is heatsink paste. This is called heatsink paste. Here it is. Here I am taking the paste. You can see here. You can paste the gum, the coolant like this on the whole part of the processor, whole upper body. But do not, never touch the bottom part of the processor. It has completed. Now I am going to put it down to its socket. Here you can see there are two blank spaces in the socket, this side and this side, and there are two cut mark in the processor also, this and this one. You can figure it out first, which side you can put this cut. Here you can see in the socket that there are two parts come out from the wall, this one and this one. Means the cutting edge is going to take that space. That's why I am going to keep the processor like this and put it through the blank spaces and cut marks here. It is placed. Now I am putting the lever here. The assembly of processor has been completed. Now I am going to put the fan here. Before, as I have cleaned the processor and newly placed the gum, so I have to clean this also. Clean the fan also. Yes, this. You need not to take much paste here because you have already pasted it in the processor. ये हो गया. अभी हम इसे लगाने जा रहे हैं. ये देखिए, ये केबल का पिन इस तरफ है. That means the cable should be put like this in this side. Yeah. As I have said you earlier that we unlock and we lock the processor fan diagonally, screws diagonally. Now I am first locking the screw first, this one, then I am going to lock this one. You have to put a little pressure on this. It has been completed. Now I am going to connect the cable like this, and as I have first unlocked the RAM, now I am going to take it down. There are two RAM slots. You can put it in any one. I am going to put here. First, remember always, you have to mark this cap of the RAM, and here you can see in the RAM slot there is a wall. You can make it clear to connect this empty space to the wall, and do not put RAM in the slot like this, from this end or from this end. Always put the RAM from both ends equivalently. Like this. Then you can press it and the connectors are connected automatically. Put it down and connect the motherboard to its slots. Here is the motherboard and it is the cabinet. You can make it first to make reasonably sorry. This cable is called SATA cable, and it is used to transfer the data between to communicate the data between hard disk and the motherboard. And therefore this cable is known as bus cable also for the communication purpose. Here we are going to connect the cable. You can see there are four slots to connect the bus cables. We need just one. So anyone, you can take anyone. I am taking this, and this will be connected in the hard disks. Yes. Now all cables are connected, all screws are connected. Now I am going to lock the cover. This is the screw. You never think you will find all the covers if all the models are same. You can find some covers are connected through 4 screws, through 2 screws, but here we have only one. We have only one. Now I am going to connect all the cables, power cables, BJ cables, etc., keyboard, mouse, and turn on the PC. Here I will now connect all the cables, BJ cable, keyboard, and mouse in the CPU. This is called BJ cable. It is used to display the video in the monitor. And its port is here. Its color is blue and its port also blue. You can detect it from the color also. Here there are 2 screws. Here, yeah, it has been connected. Now I will connect the mouse. This is mouse, USB mouse. Nowadays PS2 mouse and PS2 keyboard cannot be found. This is keyboard, USB keyboard, and here it is. There are 4 ports to connect any USB devices or USB cables, and this port is called LAN port. This is PS2 keyboard port. This is PS2 mouse port, and these are the audio ports. This is for mic. This is for output. And this is for headphone. Now we do not require this, as this is classroom only. And here, this is called the power cable from the UPS, means uninterrupted power supply. Always remember one thing: when you disconnect, when you need to reassemble a desktop, disassemble a desktop, you first disconnect the power cable first, always, and at last you have to connect it. Do not connect it first and do not disconnect it last. Always remember this. Everything is ready. Now I am going to put the power cable in the. With this, we have come to the conclusion of today's topic, reassembling a desktop PC. And now I am going to close all my tools and complete it. Always complete this, do not forget. Do not put anything outside. Here it is the brush, and this is heatsink test, and this is my screwdriver set. For more updates, stay tuned. We will try to come with how to disassemble a laptop and reassemble a laptop in my next video. Thank you.